I need my friends to be of a certain caliber because there's certain experiences that I just absolutely refuse to subject myself to. Hi guys, it's your girl Halal and welcome back to the Hello channel. Oh my gosh, it felt weird saying that because it's been a while. My last video was 3 years ago. It was my Miami vlog. I'm so mad at myself for so many reasons, but first, let's get into the video. So I am recovering, coming back in, rebirth, reborn, phoenix from the ashes. I am coming back to YouTube. I am coming back with a big bang. I'm lying, there's no big bang. This is me, I'm the big bang theory. First of all, I want to apologize for how long I've been away for. It's actually been way too long, but to be very honest with you guys, I was fighting for my life. I feel like the thing they don't tell you about moving to a new country is how really trying it is in every aspect of the word. Like, it's really a very trying experience. It's not an easy thing to do. So I really want to talk to you guys about what I want the channel to be about now, given the things that I have been through, giving life's punches that have been thrown at me, and it was very difficult, to be very honest, to maintain a YouTube channel. I'm not gonna make excuses because people have been through worse and still been able to maintain their YouTube, so kudos to all of the girlies. But personally, I get very overstimulated very easily, and I tend to have the need to isolate because things just get a little too much for me, and I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. I cannot be worried about a camera in my face when I'm going through life challenges. Like, my grades wasn't where they were supposed to be. I wasn't where I was supposed to be. Like, it was just a very uncomfortable time in my life that it wasn't very practical for me to be walking around with a camera because honestly, I have ADHD, I forget things very easily, and when I was not like in my most comfortable zone, there was just no way, you know what I'm saying? There's just no way that I was recording and presenting myself to you. But a lot of things have happened since I was last on YouTube, and now I feel like I'm in a completely different space. The reason why I want to return to YouTube has completely changed. As I grow older, I just turned 27 this year, by the way. As I grow older, I realize a lot of things have shifted. Like, my fashion sense have shifted, things I look for in friends have shifted. Like, what I'm looking forward to and what I'm looking for in life is just different. Like, it's just completely different. And I want this channel to be a place where we can talk about like just the realities of it all, like the realities of transitioning, the realities of going through life's phases, because I feel like we see it a lot, but people don't talk about the direct struggles that really have to do with those transitions. This is something that has really been on my heart, and this is something that I hope that we can talk about. I want us to also be able to talk about mental health, like 100% mental health, like things you need to do, not just to battle with things that you're dealing with, but also things you do to actively prevent certain situations. For example, I'm somebody that has like seasonal depressive disorder, and before, it's just something that I would just wait and just let life happen to me. When I'm depressed, I'm depressed, it is what it is. But I'm learning that sometimes you have to actively make plans, especially during the season that you know you are going to be depressed. For example, you've lost somebody, and every year on their anniversary you feel a certain way. Make plans ahead of time before you start feeling that way. And I want us to be able to just talk about these things and actually like face life head on, because a lot of these experiences are not they're not exclusive to you. You're not the only person that's going through that. And on top of that, it may seem like it's very far away from you, but certain life experiences everybody goes through. We just go through them at different stages, and I want this place to be a place where we can actually talk about that. And before I even get to what this place is going to mean, as I grow older, I realize like I have a need for a community, but I have a need for a very like curated community. Like, I don't want to be around just anybody anymore. It's not okay for me to be around just anybody. I need people that are solid, people that can impact my life. And even if it's just somebody that I enjoy like spending my time with, I don't want it to just be anybody. Even if it's somebody that it's an acquaintance, I don't want it to just be anybody. Like, I want everybody around me to have some kind of value, or to see some kind of value in themselves, to have some kind of respect for themselves. And I really want this community to be a place where you can have other people to look up to. You can have other people to empower you. You can have other people to broaden the scope of what you can actually achieve in life. Because when you see more, you feel like you can do more. When you see people doing more, you feel like you can do more. Which leads me to my other point. Goals. I want us to be able to talk about goals. I want to be able to set goals with y'all, and I want y'all to be able to hold me accountable to those goals. I'm what people call a multi-potentialite. There's a lot of things that I could potentially succeed at, and I've always known this since I was a little girl. And also the type of person that doesn't want to give up anything, and I don't want to leave any stone unturned. So I have multiple different goals in multiple different areas, which we are going to go into in the next part of this video. I have multiple different goals in multiple different areas, and I'm also the type of person where I have to have diversity. So I have planned my life out in a way where every year I'm going to be trying something new. I'm going to be dipping into something new, and this year was just a lot of traveling, like a lot of different groups of friends, just to actually figure out who I still was. And honestly, that's how I came to the conclusion that I need a very specific set of friends. And I don't mean that in a look down upon people away, but I mean, like, I need my friends to be of a certain caliber, because there's certain experiences that I just absolutely refuse to subject myself to. There's certain situations that I refuse to put myself in, and there's certain people that regardless of what you do, there's a certain situation that you're going to be in, if you know what I mean. So I regret that I didn't record that part of this year. But I have one major trip actually this year, and then I have a few more maybe the beginning of next year, and I'm going to do a much better job like at vlogging that stuff. Oh, segue, I can't stop looking at myself, but makeup by me, on me. If that's something that you guys also want to get into, like makeup tricks, lashes also on me by me. So if that's something that you guys want to get into, that's absolutely something that I can record. Again, like I have been saying, I want this channel to be about something a little bit more than the superficial. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously we're gonna get cute and we're gonna look nice, but I want us to be able to like talk about and get into things that are greater than makeup and lashes. But it's something we can also incorporate. So the thing that we can also talk about is like relationships, and how sometimes when you are in a relationship for a long time, you start to see all your flaws, and like you just realize like you are not as perfect. I have been in a relationship for about 4 years now. So we can also have conversations about that, like when it's actually absolutely necessary. But I just want every woman to know and understand that you are 100% whole with or without a man. You don't need a man to be the wholest version of yourself. I 100% understand women who crave marriage and crave companionship, but I just want you all to know that you guys are perfect as you are. And the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. The Bible didn't say nothing about find no husband. You are the good thing on your own. Like, you just existing by yourself is the good thing. So treat yourself as such. I need a community of women, men, children, teenagers, adults who are willing to talk about life for real as it is, because the media likes to, people just like to sugarcoat things. People just like to make things look nice and sweet, and you go through life and you realize like, yo, there's very beautiful things in life, but at the same time, a lot of processes to get to a lot of places is not nice, it's not sweet. Like, look at a lot of the stuff that's going on in the world. Look at all the people that's being arrested. The world has craved to be these people for so long. I wish I was rich, I wish I was this, and like, look at the stuff that we're seeing is going on. That is crazy. But speaking of the music industry, that's also another thing that this page is going to be about. I don't know how many of you know, but I am a singer, so I am definitely going to be doing a little bit more music, especially next year. Most of my next year is dedicated to being able to tap into that part of myself. I do have some songs that I'm working on. So if I have ever told you this before, please don't roll your eyes at me. I know it's taken me a long time to actually get these songs out there. It's a very particular quality that I want to brand myself with. There's a very particular quality that I want to come with, okay? So I might like either use like an instrumental of my song or actually use a demo, but all of these are going to be like re-recorded. I plan on going to recording school. Actually, that's the only plan that I'm going to tell you guys, and I hope that you guys can hold me accountable to it. But I plan on going to recording school, and I plan on re-recording all of my vocals by myself, just to take charge of like my own talent, and just to take charge of like what I want myself to sound like when I first come out into the world. So I feel like this is going to be a very fun challenge. I feel like this is going to be a very interesting experience, and I would love to take you guys along with me. My number one goal in life is actually to be very unrelatable. Like, I want to be so far removed from the reality of like the average person. There's just certain things that I will be doing, and there's just certain decisions and moves that need to be made in order for me to be where I need to be successfully, ethically. There's going to be a lot of discipline. This is definitely going to be, I feel like, an interesting journey for us to go on, and you guys can get to know me more. Usually I'm a lot more playful. Actually, I'm a lot more playful than this, but I'm realizing as I'm recording how passionate I am about this stuff. So this is gonna be fun. Anyway, that's it, you guys. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you so much for being consistent. I truly do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. If you're new here, welcome. I'm welcoming my own damn self anyway because I just got here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that yada yada.